Hello, I'm Connie Golden, mom to Madre, and today I have a wonderful friend with me, Deirdre Andrews, who I've known forever. And Deirdre is the director of the Young Actors Workshop in La Jolla and has literally taught thousands of children about theater over 40 years.
It's true.
So why is theater important for kids?
Oh, well, Connie, it's just been my joy to be involved with children and theater. It brings out their hearts. It's a collective spirit that they learn to work as a team. It's not to make young actors, it's really to make young people, and people that are confident in talking in front of groups, doing all kinds of professions. There's just so much to it, and it's so much fun to do.
Deirdre told me that she now has the children of kids that she taught who are now parents, and that must be amazing.
It's pretty outstanding. I'm happy they keep tolerating me. I really am.
Well, I want to know how this helps children's imaginations.
Oh, I love talking about that. You know, theater is story. Oscar Wilde once said that theater is what literature does at night. And I really like to get that point across to the kids because story is such a part of our culture. It's the way we learn, it's the way we integrate things, and they become storytellers when they are young actors. And their imaginations, they have a chance to go into so many worlds and create things that they've never thought of before, and often add to parts. And I've had kids go back to their blocks and put on a show, you know,
oh, wow,
in their little garage and whatever, but it's so much
fun.
Well,
you know, I think make-believe is a very special thing and really is an important thing in kids' lives, and sometimes they don't have that much opportunity to do that, but you give them that.
Well, it's so much fun to do, and I think if they do a play, that is a catalyst for them to think about, well, wait a minute, I could write a play, or I could do another story. I've had a lot of them do things that you know, that are takeoff from the theater experience.
Gosh, how wonderful! Do you have any kids that have gone into theater?
I have. Some of them have gone into choreography, and some of them have actually gone onto Broadway and places like that. But I guess the thing I'm proudest of and most excited about is that they're doctors, lawyers, teachers. They do all kinds of things, and they do them with confidence. And I think that is such a part of being on stage.
Well, earlier we both talked about how people are very fearful of public speaking, and so how does this help kids get over that?
I have such a neat little story. I got an email from a mom last week, and she was saying her little son, Leo, had been scared to death to talk in front of people in his classroom. And she was driving them to some soccer game or something, and little Leo said to his friend, you know what? You should take Miss Deirdre's play. You should be in the play because guess what? Now I'm not afraid to talk in front of my class. And that would happen to you too. And I thought that was to me that made my day. That's the kind of thing I want to feel like that's happening to all the kids.
Really, that's incredible.
You know?
And I've got to tell you, Deirdre and I both attended USC as drama students, but there's an interesting thing. A lot of people go from drama and they go into psychology or counseling or being a therapist
Absolutely.
or something. So how does acting stimulate a feeling of empathy for children?
Oh, I love that. I love that, Connie. I think that's the core. Children are so close to their hearts. And this is a place where you're voting yes for everyone. It's not a competition. The children work together as a team. And they really do develop a spirit of caring about each other there. And that is so important to me. My theme song is that actors bring joy. And not only do they bring joy to the audience, but I want them to bring joy to each other when they're involved in something like this, that they support each other, nurture each other, and care about each other.
Yes, I think that's wonderful. I think it's also an opportunity that kids don't have usually to get into somebody else's shoes or life.
Exactly, and it's so much fun. You know, to just put on another jacket, another hat, and be another person. It's really fun.
Well, this is a great advertisement for Theater for Kids, and I can't tell you what a great job Deirdre does, because when our son was very little, at 6, he was the mayor of Munchkinland in a backyard show, and it was just so wonderful and such a great experience.
Well, I have to tell a little story about Connie's son, Will. He actually, sometimes the kids will come up with little lines that we insert, and he was a pirate in Peter Pan, and we were having a big conflict scene, and he said, couldn't we just add this one line? Can't we all just get along? And it was so cute, and I love the line, and we've kept it in all our Peter Pan shows ever since.
That is amazing.
Right from Will.
Well, it's a wonderful thing to see Deirdre at work, and I'm so glad that I got to do it all those years ago. And I'm so glad that you're doing it now for the second generation. Thank you, Deirdre. I'm so happy that
Thank you, Con. Oh, we've had so much fun. Connie, it's been a privilege to do this.
Thank you so much.
Really.